come in.
Hi, my name is Briana. I'm going to be your nurse today.
Hey, Briana.
Hi. Can you state your name and date of birth for me?
Brian Barnes, 3786.
Okay. And why are you in today?
Here for a physical, I believe.
Okay, perfect. So you can just tell me what the year is. What year is it?
2019.
That's correct. All right, so what I'm going to do today is I'm just going to start from your head and work down, do a full head-to-toe assessment.
Okay.
As I'm going, I want you to let me know if you have any pain, anything feels weird, if you have any questions, okay? All right, so I'm going to start with your scalp. So I'm just palpating your scalp for any bumps or bruises or any tenderness. Do you feel any tenderness at all? Nothing?
Nope.
All right, I'm just going to palpate your ears. Sorry, my hands are freezing. Just palpating the tragus, the auricles. Everything seems good. All right, so now I'm just going to palpate your lymph nodes. So let me know if you have any pain or any tenderness, okay? So occipital lobe, the post-auricular, pre-auricular, the parotid, the tonsillar, the submandibular, submental, the anterior cervical, posterior cervical, and the supraclavicular. Any tenderness?
No.
Nothing? All right, perfect. I'm just going to have you push up on my hands with your shoulders. Perfect, that's great. All right, so I'm going to grab my pen light. I'm going to have you open your mouth for me. I'm just going to take a peek in. Can you just say ah?
Ah.
All right, perfect. So what I'm looking for in there is your uvula to move up symmetrically, and it did. I'm checking your hard palate, your soft palate, and your mucous membrane. So everything looks good. Any pain when you eat?
Nope.
Difficulty swallowing?
No.
Perfect. All right, so my first test for your eyes is going to be the cardinal field of gaze. So just take a look at my pen light and just follow it just with your eyes. Perfect. All right, so my next test is going to be the corneal reflex. So just take a look at my nose, and I'm going to shine this light in your eyes. Perfect. And what I'm looking for there is the light shines equally in both of your pupils, and it did. Okay, and so my next test, the last eye test, is going to be that I'm going to check your pupils to make sure they are round, equal, and reactive to light, and they accommodate. So just look straight ahead. Perfect. Perfect. So your pupils started at a 4, it constricted to a 2, and it accommodated back to a 4. So that's perfect. Just going to keep going. Okay, so my next test is going, my next assessment, I'm going to listen to your heart, okay? So I'm going to start at your aortic area, which is in your right sternal border, second intercostal space, and S2 is going to be louder than S1. I'm going to move to your pulmonic area, left sternal border, second intercostal space, S2 is going to be louder than S1. I'm going to move down to Erb's point, which is the third intercostal space, left sternal border, S1 is going to equal S2. And then I'm going to move down to your tricuspid area, which S1 is going to be louder than S2. It's in your left sternal border, again, the fourth intercostal space. And then your mitral area, which is the fifth intercostal space, mid-clavicular line, left sternal border, and S2 is going to be, or S1 is going to be louder than S2. All right, so now I'm just going to check your arms. Just going to palpate down. Any pain or tenderness?
Nope.
Okay, can you squeeze my hands for me? Perfect. I'm going to check your cap refill, less than 2 seconds, and I'm going to just palpate your radial pulses. They are equal and bilaterally, which is great and strong. All right, so now what I'm going to do, and you said no tingling or burning or anything like that. Okay. So now I'm just going to listen to your apical pulse, and I'm going to palpate your carotid arteries. Okay, perfect. Just making sure they're equal. And now I'm just going to listen to your carotid arteries. So I'm going to have you hold your breath for 1 moment, okay? Perfect. Can you take a deep breath for me? Reset, and hold your breath for me. Perfect. Okay. So the last thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to palpate. Perfect. Everything seems normal. So my next assessment is I'm just going to go down and check your respiratory.
Okay.
So I'm going to start with the front. There's going to be 6 landmarks on the front that I'm going to be listening for. So take a deep breath for me, in and out. Let me know if you get dizzy or anything through any of this. We'll go nice and slow. One more time on this side and one more time. Perfect. All right, so I'm just gonna have you open your arms a little bit and I'm gonna listen on here. Good. 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 Perfect. Okay, so I'm just gonna have you turn around for me. A little bit more. Thank you. All right, so there's gonna be 8 landmarks on the back. So go ahead and breathe in for me. Perfect. So I'm looking for the bronchial sounds here. Expiration is going to be louder than inspiration. Bronchiovesicular sounds in the center. The sounds will be equal. And then vestibular sounds. Inspiration's louder than expiration. Everything sounds great. Okay, so while I have you here, just stay here. I'm going to do a test. So can you just take a deep breath for me? Make sure that your lungs expand equally, which they did. And I'm going to check for some CVA tenderness. That hurt at all?
Nope.
Okay, perfect. So I'm going to have you turn back around and lay on your back. Actually, no, you're right. Sit up for me. I'm going to just check your reflexes here. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, now I'm going to have you lay on your back, and I'm just going to do an abdominal assessment. Yeah, so I'm going to hold it after. So, just make sure this is still rolling. Looks like it. All right, so first I'm going to auscultate. I'm going to auscultate your aortic artery. So I'm going to use the bell of my stethoscope, and I'm going to start with the aortic. Check both renal, both iliac, and both femoral. Sounds good. I'm now going to auscultate the 4 quadrants of your abdomen up to 5 minutes, but I'm hearing noises in all 4, which is perfect. Any issues with nausea, vomiting, diarrhea,
No.
any painful urination,
Nope.
anything like that? And when was your last bowel movement?
10 minutes ago.
Perfect. I'm just going to palpate. Let me know if you have any tenderness or pain, discomfort.
Nope.
All right, it seems soft and non-tender, so that's great. All right, so I'm also inspecting to make sure there's no scars or bruising or anything like that. So you can go ahead and sit up and turn towards me, and I'm just going to check your legs, any pain, discomfort. Obviously what you were saying now with the feet. So I'm gonna have you just turn around and put your feet up. Perfect. So I'm gonna, yeah, you can take your socks off for me. Perfect. So no pain or tingling.
Nope.
I'm gonna check your cap refill. Less than 2 seconds is perfect. I'm gonna check your pedal pulses, so the dorsalis pedis and your anterior pulse. Perfect. Can you push on my hands for me and push down for me? Perfect. All right, so I think that is the end of our head-to-toe assessment. Do you have any questions or concerns?
I don't.
Okay, great. I'll see you next year.
All right, thank you.